What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Michael Knapp Fishing. Thank you all for tuning in. If you're new here, welcome. I appreciate you tuning in. Go down there, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications. We do give away a Tackle Warehouse gift card from time to time. Today's video, we are in part 3 of the treble hook modification series that we told y'all we were going to do. I'm 99.9% sure we're going to wrap it out after this one. I don't think there's going to be a fourth video. I wasn't 100% sure. But today's video is a really different, I would be almost willing to bet 95% of you have never seen this. And you probably don't even know what the modification is. You've probably never heard of this. And I'm so excited to bring it to you all. I got very, very lucky to be able to find these. I found about 8 of them. I can't wait to bring it to you. So let's roll that intro and get into it, guys. All right, guys, so we're going to talk about our walking baits today. This is the Storm Jaywalker, or Topwalker, I'm sorry, the Storm Topwalker. It's an Arashi bait. Absolutely love these bait. They're very, very large, and they do have knockers in them, if I can. They sound great, walk great, absolutely love them. So, when it comes to walking baits, I have a box full in there. I bet you I have 30 in that box. Wonderful, wonderful baits. But the kicker here is, what do you do when they're kind of interested, but not like super interested? We have a modification for that. It's not really a modification because we're not doing anything to this. We're just gonna say, forget that. Don't worry about that anymore. We're gonna need it because it does tie into it. But this is the golden child here. I'm trying to, where are my pliers? Here we go. That way y'all can see it a little bit easier without my fat fingers blocking it. This right here is the golden child. This is called a front runner. This is something that you just do not see anymore. It's something that adds on an extra finesse presentation to your walking baits. It does have a feathered treble hook on it, which we talked about in the last episode. The feathered treble hook pulsates and just gives a beautiful look to it. But it's a very different kind of little, you see how small it is, a minute bait. So I know a lot of you are like, well, what do we do with it? You just tie it on and go, or what? What do we do with it? So I'm going to show you all what we do with it. I have not rigged one on yet this year, so I am going to rig one on with you all right here, right now. So let me get out the rod and reel that I throw this on. We're gonna rig it up, and I'm going to show you all exactly what this is. So hang on. All right, guys. So I've got my topwater rod out that I really enjoy throwing my walking baits on. So here's what we're gonna do. First and foremost, you need some extra line. Get out about 2.5 feet of line. Cut it off. All right. Make sure you hold on to that because we're going to need that. Now, you're going to take your front runner here, and you're going to tie the nose onto your main line. Use, whatever line you like. I use the improved cinch knot for this because I really like it. I usually use a double shindo knot. That's G-Man's knot, but I don't use it for this just because I think this one's a little bit more sleek, and I don't necessarily need a massive, I'm not putting a whole lot of pressure on it. Now, get that bit of line that we cut off. You're now going to tie it to the back. Same knot, whatever you want to tie. Doesn't have to, you know, nothing special. Always wetting your line, remember that. You don't ever want to burn your line. Cut off your tag end. It ain't gotta be minute, it ain't gonna be super small. Okay. You got your main line here. You got your other line here. You got your front runner, okay? Now, here comes the juicy part. I actually did get a different walking bait because I'm not gonna throw that massive one just yet. And I'm actually gonna use this here soon. So, you're now gonna take your other end, your tag end, and you're going to tie your bait to it. Now, you need to make sure that you have, you know, not a super long length, but I usually go about a foot, about like that. Tie it off. The only reason I told y'all to hold on to 2.5 feet is just in case, you know, your knot tying gets a little wild, like mine does sometimes, like right now, because I have too much line out. All right, and then again, tie your knot whatever you want. I'm tying the improved cinch knot, and I'm really having a difficult time all of a sudden with my line and not being able to hold on to it. I'm gonna do a video on the knots that I tie as well. All right, wetting it, cinch it. Don't throw a whole lot of weight on it, but you know, get it tight, clip your end. There's our rig. An absolutely phenomenal rig that still does everything it's supposed to do. This does not hinder this. The beauty of this though is you can catch a fish on this and on this. It's an absolute amazing bait when it walks through the water. This isn't something that you see very often. I actually just saw Defoe throw it. Well, no, it wasn't just. I just watched the video. Back in 2018 or 2019, I can't remember which. Ott was fishing one of the Major League Cups. I think it was a cup. And I want to say he was on Lake Murray. And he was throwing this. And when I saw it, I was like, are you serious? I didn't think anybody else threw this anymore. Phenomenal bait here, guys. It's going to still allow you to give the enticing walking action back and forth. But what now happens is this bait is chasing something. It doesn't make a whole lot of noise or racket in the water, but you know when you're out on the water, especially in those hot summer days, and you just kind of see that stuff kind of fluttering along the water, just darting around. They're very, very small insects. This gives off that look and impersonation, and it's being chased by a shad. And bass absolutely hate that. Bass are competitors when it comes to eating. They're all about competition and trying to get to that food first. They're very aggressive. If they see this bait chasing this front runner, they are going to kill this and then try to kill this as well. You've got a very good chance of doubling up with these baits. That's one of the most hidden gems of mine that I've ever put out on YouTube. I absolutely love the front runner. It's a bait that I just absolutely love to throw. I don't get to throw it very often. I just sunk that hook into my hat too, but whatever. I don't get to throw it very often, but when I do throw it, I absolutely love it. The double action that you get out of it and the potential for a double hookup is just phenomenal. Guys, if y'all like these videos, please let me know down there in the comment section below. Let me know, have you ever used a front runner? Do you know the front runner? Have you used the front runner? Do you have maybe a different brand that makes a difference that I don't know about? Because I've been trying to find these and they're very hard to find. I found some original, I can't remember if they're Pradco maybe, still in the box. I still have some, absolutely love them. Anyway, guys, we're gonna wrap this video series up. Thank you all for watching the treble hook series. You know, we're gonna kind of do a little bit of a few other things with it here and there. But if y'all like the video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment in the comment section below. Let me know everything about the bait, if you all thrown, if you knew about it, if you've never heard of it, let me know that as well. Take care, guys.